C'est gênant ça.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Mid-Season Classic. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside my colleague Frank Nobilo here today calling the action from the cliffs at Lighthouse Point. And Frank, this course features some breathtaking scenery.
It certainly does, Rich. Changes of elevation, and it's in phenomenal shape. We've got to send our thanks out to the superintendent, Peyton Duncan, who's got the course exactly primed. You should enjoy it. You should enjoy the views. Take your camera as well. This is very scenic up in New England.
We're off and running here, and let's take you down to the action at hole number 1. Getting ready to get the tournament started. Frank, first tee jitters?
Oh, everybody gets them. That's the beauty of it. If you don't, you shouldn't be playing this game. Just try and think nice and slow.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Second from an excellent lie.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. And getting ready for the putt. Well, after that birdie, has to be feeling as though they're not out of it just yet.
You're not far away from the first page of the leaderboard. A couple more birdies.
Now at the second here at Lighthouse Point, Frank, this is some tough par 3.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit. It's such a difficult par 3. Anything on the green would be good here.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll. Now putt for par.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. That had to really hurt Frank because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. So with that, the score is now at even par. Now the third hole here at Lighthouse Point, par 5, 566 yards. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
These winds have held up all day long, definitely playing a part in the shot making we're seeing out there today. Set for his next shot from a good position in the fairway. Frankie appears to be in control of his game in the early going.
I like what I'm seeing out there, doing all the basic things at a very, very high level, getting the ball in play. That helps set up the next shot. Next shot gets on the green. That's how it sets up the birdie putt. It's one thing leading to another.
Third shot, looking for a good one. No doubt they'll be happy with that shot. Well played. This is an 11-foot putt. Moves into the top 10 with that birdie. We have already begun. Let's pick up with the action at hole number 4. Early in the round, still holding steady, even par on the day.
Yeah, it's got that feel it could go either way here. Next few holes will probably tell us which way.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Setting up for an approach shot here. Well, this is going to be an interesting day. The wind is howling, or as they would say in Scotland, just a wee breeze. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That will be a great look at birdie. See if he can get something going here. 2 straight birdies. That's an important birdie right there, into the top 5 on this leaderboard.
Well, there's so much at stake this week, Rich.
Now at the 5th hole, it's a par 4. Frank, what are we in store for?
Well, it's very easy to get lulled into a false sense of security here, Rich. No fairway bunkers, you sort of think you would blaze away. But really, you've got to find the fairway here. Very small green and well protected by that bunker short and right of this green. So if you miss the fairway, this hole becomes very difficult indeed quite quickly.
Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. I tell you, he's setting himself up for a good weekend. Former college #1 makes another birdie. Moving on to hole number 6, par 3 of 198 yards. And this is looking really good. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Frank, tie atop the leaderboard now.
I think it's certainly starting to get everybody captivated.
That was a nice birdie. Now to the 7th hole here at Lighthouse Point. Frank, we all love the shorter par 4s.
There's so many decisions to be made here at 7. If you look at the scorecard, it's not very long, but when you start to flash your driver down that right side, you'll notice that fairway gets very narrow. So the decision is really that's the prudent play or not. From there, it's just a short iron in, and you should be looking at birdie.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up, it's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. This is a good move. Another birdie. Now to 5 under for the tournament. Another par 3. We're at the 8th. It is only 165 yards. Well, this is the kind of strong wind that will really test a player. Good swing, good shot yet again. And it makes the green in regulation. Eyeing this putt for a birdie. You really like to see players show some fight, Frank, and that's what we're seeing right here. That was a good birdie right there, and that poor start to the round seems like a long time ago.
It is, just when we thought they were dead and buried. No more.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Here's the approach shot, starting to find the rhythm now after that balky beginning.
Yeah, good opportunity here. Flag very much one you can aim at, especially as they're starting to play well.
Crucial eagle attempt on the way. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Could it be? Oh, he's gonna love it.
How far was that?
Let's get it.
That was miles.
Let's go.
Excellent front side. Trying to keep it going here on the second nine.
He's just playing beautifully, hitting so many good shots, giving himself so many opportunities. Can he keep it going? That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Putting up some impressive numbers out here now, 9 under for the tournament. Standing over the ball here at the par 5 11th.
Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
He has put himself in an excellent position with a beautiful tee shot, and now a good look at the green. Little uphill to this green, Frank. Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That's a good shot right there. About 10 feet away. He'll have a good chance. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Well, in the words of the late, great baseball commentator for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto, it's time for holy cow, Whitey. That's 11 under par. Moving on to the 12th hole now, par 4, 439 yards. The 180-yard shot is second.
like cyber vision. Shot after shot, right at the flag.
Just dialed in. Settles in over the putt. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. On to the 13th, and Frank, I love golf courses where you run into something you've never seen before. I have never played a par 5 of 700 or more yards. Here it is. Wow, he moved that a long ways right in the fairway. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Third shot, looking for a good one.
Should be safely on deck.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
It's that sneaky distance. Good roll, good putt.
Now at the par 3 14th, over another body of water. Frank, you could make some big numbers on this golf course. I would think if you walk out of here today having shot under par, you have to be really happy.
Certainly is big boy golf playing around the cliffs at Lighthouse Point, Rich. And this is another example here at this beefy par 3, 240 yards. You can see Lake Zimmer protects the front of this green and to the right, and that's obviously where they get all their irrigation water from. But it's enough green left of the flag here. That's really what you're going to be looking at, that front left section.
Wouldn't call it a great approach shot, but it still ends up in the fringe.
A little bit of magic from here. The hole's not over.
Don't think just hit.
That? He's holding. Just a phenomenal play right there. The round continues at Lighthouse Point, and Frank, the 15th hole is a par 4, only 387 yards. Rich Lerner back at Lighthouse Point with Frank Nobilo. We're at the 15th hole. Frank, a relatively short par 4, 387 yards.
Yeah, finally we get one under 400 yards. A little bit of trouble off the tee to be avoided. Bunker left and that little pot bunker on the right. But missed those. And really, this is very much a scoring opportunity.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That's a good shot right there, about 15 feet away, and a good look at birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed. Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par.
A cursory look at the scorecard, Rich, and well, it looks hard at 240 yards, but that elevation is going to chew off quite a bit of yardage off the scorecard. Really, it's a good chance for a birdie on this closing stretch. V-shaped green, as long as you're on the right section of the green, could have a chance for birdie.
Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. Pretty good result right there, considering...
It looked rough all the way,
Exactly.
Rich. Really did.
Now a 7-footer. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now at the 17th, and Frank a chance to make a birdie. Who knows, with a couple of huge pokes, you could make Eagle 3. This is a pretty stout hole at a little bit more than 600 yards.
It is, especially if that breeze comes off the water into your face. But normally you protect it here because the hills on the left will block that breeze. Bunkers all the way down the right side, you can see that. But yeah, you're right, 2 big hits. You might just reach this par 5 and 2. Birdie, perhaps even eagle on a good day. Second shot.
That's one of the more depressing sights in golf. You've hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. See if you can get this one to drop. Big birdie putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. We've made it at last to the 18th, partner. What a finishing hole.
It is. It's a tee shot you have to respect. That fairway goes on that sort of 60-degree angle towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to miss hit your tee shot. But a good tee shot. Let's talk a bit positive here. Good tee shot in the middle of the fairway, just going to leave you a short iron. And an excellent chance to finish with another birdie.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Well, he didn't knock down the flagstick right there, but 25 feet, that's not too bad. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Might be. Could be. Let's get it!
Oh, this is a huge...
Let's go!
It's in!
Well, Frank, round 1 in the books. Look who's on top of the leaderboard.
And that's with some strong play today. They don't really need to look back. Strong play heading into the second round tomorrow.
Shout out to Tori Kelly's album coming out 10 days ago. Called Inspired by True Events. It's her third album. I bought it. I listened to the whole thing. It's amazing. T-Kells, we love you. Us Tori Kelly fans are going to keep loving and supporting you. So yeah. And the other thing is Charles Dean's channel. No, not Dean channel. 2019 Disney's Lion King being out a month today. It came out July 19, 2019. Today is August 19, 2019. And also shout out to the 2019 VMAs in 7 days. It's gonna be exciting. Yeah, shout out to the 2019 Video Music Awards starting in 7 days. Shout out to Tori Kelly there. All the other amazing artists also. And yeah. So that being said, it's Naruto. Over and out.